The modern world has made us soft. We live in an age of absolute comfort, where every problem is solved with the click of a button and the slightest discomfort is treated like a tragedy. We have forgotten what it means to be resilient. We have forgotten how to stare the storm in the eyes and never look away. When people hear the word stoicism, they imagine emotionless robots, people who feel nothing, people who don't care. But that is the greatest lie. Stoicism is not the absence of emotion. It is the mastery of it. It is the art of remaining a rock while the ocean of chaos tries to shatter you. This is why Stoicism is not for the weak. A weak person seeks someone to blame. They blame the government, the economy, their parents, the weather, their boss. A Stoic. A Stoic looks only in the mirror. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man on the planet, wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The first principle that breaks weak people is amor fati, the love of fate. It is not about merely enduring what happens to you. It is not about gritting your teeth in resignation. It is about loving it. Lost your job? Good. It is an opportunity to find a new path. Betrayed by someone close? Excellent. Your circle has been cleared of a liar. In pain, remarkable. Pain is the only forge where character is tempered. Weak people run from pain. They hide in cheap distractions, in social media, in the endless scroll, in numbing substances. They do everything to drown out the voice of reality. The Stoic does not run. The Stoic takes the hit, wipes the blood from his face, and asks, "Is that all you've got?" Seneca wrote, "No tree becomes rooted and sturdy unless many a wind blows against it. The very struggle causes its roots to grip more tightly." Your problems are not a curse. They are your training ground. The world is not trying to destroy you. It is trying to make you stronger. But only if you allow it. The second reason Stoicism is not for the weak is the dichotomy of control. A weak person wants to control everything: the weather, the opinions of others, the economy, the past, and the future. And when they realize they cannot, they break. They spiral into rage or depression. Epictetus, a philosopher born a slave who became one of Rome's greatest minds, said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. You have no power over what others think of you. You have no power over whether your body falls ill. You have no power over whether the market crashes tomorrow. But you have absolute 100% undeniable power over how you react. Between the stimulus and the response, there is a space, a second, a fraction of a second. In that space lies your freedom. A weak person reacts instantly. If they are yelled at, they yell back. If they are insulted, they seek revenge. They are a slave to their impulses, a slave to their hormones, a slave to someone else's words. A Stoic pauses. He observes the situation from the outside, and he chooses his response. Can you look into the eyes of a person insulting you and feel nothing but calm? If yes, you are invincible. If no, any fool can control your mood. Weak people fear silence. They cannot stay alone with themselves for even 10 minutes. They need music, television, social media, or company, even toxic company, just to avoid hearing their own thoughts. Because in the silence, they meet their demons, their unresolved problems, their conscience. Stoicism demands the discipline of solitude. Seneca advised, retire into yourself as much as possible. Associate with those who will make you a better man. Solitude for a Stoic is not a punishment. It is a laboratory, a place where he calibrates his mind. If you cannot be alone, you are dependent. Dependent on attention, dependent on approval. The world constantly demands you be someone else, to be more successful, to buy more things, to follow trends. The noise of the crowd is deafening. The only way to hear your own voice is to step into the silence. Stop being a spectator of other people's lives and become the architect of your own. Learn to sit in an empty room without a phone. Reflect on your mistakes. Analyze your weaknesses. It is painful. It is terrifying. And that is exactly why the weak are incapable of it. We have come to the hardest truth. Weakness feeds on complaints. Self-pity is the most destructive drug in the world. It is more addictive than anything else. When you complain, you get cheap dopamine. People pity you. They pat your head and say, "Yes, the world is unfair. You poor thing." A Stoic cuts out self-pity without anesthesia. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Stop telling everyone how hard your life is. Stop whining that you didn't have wealthy parents, the right connections, or perfect health. No one cares. The world does not give a damn about your excuses. Your tears will not build an empire. Your complaints will not make you stronger. Your excuses will not pay the bills or protect your family. Every time you open your mouth to complain, you voluntarily give away your power. You label yourself a victim, but you are not a victim. You are a warrior who has forgotten he is on a battlefield.